does it mean to be king of these seas? What does it mean to be the strongest? Do you have what it takes?
Welcome to another episode of Reviews are Rich. How y'all been doing, man? If it's your first time coming out to my channel, make sure that you like and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Make sure that you tell a friend to come check me out. But shout out to all of my returning subscribers that always love my Tensura or Reincarnated as a Slime work that I've been doing on my channel. Of course, this is now the driving force onto my channel, so I always look forward to doing it. But before we get into this chapter, I want to say Happy New Year's to y'all. Happy holidays to y'all for whoever's been celebrating, because I want to say it's been about a month and a half, maybe more, since the last time that we came out. I was expecting it to be like a little longer of a wait before we came back and hung out, because I was on Reddit like a little while ago and I couldn't tell like what was going on, like, you know, with like, you know, the newest chapter or anything like that. But apparently we were supposed to be on break until like March or something like that. That shit had me heartbroken when I almost first read it. But we got a surprise drop sometime, I think on like Thursday. So mad people have been inboxing me, heckling me like, yo, 114 drop, bro, get on that right now, which took me by surprise. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Should be a great chapter. As you know, that we were going into the battle tournament. Everything's been going well so far, and as you know, if you checked out my videos, I'm not a fan of Masayuki, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the final plays out. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's Masayuki, it's Carrion, it's Gobta, and it's one other person that I can't think of off the top of my head, but those are the 4 contestants of the final. So I'm looking forward to a real battle from Masayuki, cause like he's been hyped up as his character that's supposed to take on Rimuru in a 1-on-1, which of course is the first time we've seen since Hinata Sakaguchi took on Rimuru. That's the first person that's really been portrayed to take him on in a 1-on-1. Really don't know how that's gonna play out, because I know damn well he's not like on Hinata's level, but it's been hyped up that he might like take him up, and then Rimuru challenged him to win the battle tournament, so that's how he would end up taking Rimuru on a 1-on-1. But the thing that, if you, like I said, if you've been watching my videos, I'm not a big fan of him, because he's just been talking his way through all the battles and just telling people not to battle him and shit like that, and just playing mind tricks so he can get himself out of fighting. So I'm really not having been a big fan of him. He's making me a hater. He's making me a big hater. So if we on that Masayuki pack, you know I will be there and I will be present, because there's a cigar sitting right over there and I will be there. But outside that, I'm just looking forward to seeing how this whole like festival continues outside of the battle tournament, or if it just takes main stage into like this chapter or these next couple of chapters. But I just still feeling like in the back of my mind that everything's just been going too well in Timbus. Like everything's just been flowing too well, like ever since he's been naming a Demon Lord and Carrion came back. Like there hasn't well, outside of like the Hinata Sakaguchi battle and everything like that with the Western Holy Church, things have just been flowing too well for like long, like maybe about what, 10 chapters now? Could be 10 chapters. I could be off, but I want to say it's a little bit over 10 chapters. But I guess with the monthly schedule, it just feels like every time we go into this chapter, it's like a build up. But it's always an underlying thing for me when I just feel like things are going too well. I always feel like something's gonna pop off. So with that being said, man, I've been excited. I always appreciate y'all for coming out and giving me love. But y'all know what we here for. Let's get into this chapter. All right, y'all. We are here to cover chapter 114 today. It's 44 pages though, so you know, might want to grab you some popcorn whenever you watch this. If not, you having breakfast, something good to eat, because you know it looks like we about to be hanging out. 44 pages, first chapter of the year. Things we love to see, man. Drink to that. Cheers to that. This ain't no tequila or nothing. No, that's some coffee. But Looks like we're starting off back at the battle tournament again. It says our battle tournament. Hold on, I got coffee on my goddamn shit. All right. Our battle tournament has reached its semifinal. If Gopta wins, he'll face Masayuki, the hero, in tomorrow's final. But I don't like his chances. Oh, yeah, because he got to see Carrion. Oh, I just remembered how funny that last page of 113 just was, bro. That shit was hilarious comedy. But getting that shit was so funny though, thinking about it, bro. Oh, that might be worth the reread. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was an incredible chapter. But getting into the things that we seen, y'all can see me too. I mean, just look at this. Okay, the excitement's heating up now. Our final battle of the day will put Gopta against the mysterious lion mask. They're simply far too unevenly matched. I can't wait for my series to be back in April as well. This shit, we about to be so back. We are so back this year, man. I'm so excited. And I forgot Diablo's the ref. And now, begin. Take my advice, kid. Just give up in. Huh? Okay, Ranga, you're up. Really love the way Ranga's designed. Very great detailing. At once, relying on a beast summon first thing this time? I'm not the hobgoblin I usually am today. Okay, let's see what you got today, Gopta. It would seem that Gopta's come here with a strategy in mind. But what sort of clever scheme would overcome such massive force? I like it. Tiger Talon. Looks like the Tempest Kick from One Piece. That's a tough little attack. Clearly, it's the wolf I should be minding. Looks like Ranga bites the left arm of Carrion, but he gets slammed and thrown off. Looks like Gopta is making a move at the bottom left of this page right here. No. It wasn't Gopta making a move. It was Carrion jumping in the sky, because on the next page, he has an attack called Elephant Stampede. I really don't know what kind of, like, it looks like a lot of magic is just behind it, or like some kind of force or physical force behind it. I can't really tell just off the way it's depicted. Maybe like when it gets animated, we'll get like a better sense of what kind of attack this really was. But I can't really tell off this page what it was. It's like people are taking cover from it. Lion Mask is throwing his aura. I guess it was an aura attack. We'll go on to that. Lion Mask is throwing his aura all around over the place. Was it enough to knock out Gopta's summon? He was on the edge, no escape. He was on the edge, no escape. No way he dodged a direct hit. Huh? And it looks like Ranga is out of bounds. Wait, come on. This ain't a game. You're out of... He's gone? Whoa, looks like he summoned Ranga back to the ring. Now, wait a damn minute. That wolf was out of the ring just now. That's what Carrion just said. And Diablo goes into detail about the actual rules. He said a summoned beast falling out does not disqualify the summoner, and as a result, it is not against the rules. Wonder if that's going to play any card in the final battle. But he did get his mask bitten off, or half bitten off. Interesting. Was that his whole strategy then? What a ridiculous approach to this fight. But lightning won't strike you twice for you. Well, whoa, you're going to fight like that? It looks like your mask got turned off a bit, you know. Don't let anybody discover your identity, no matter what. Okay, Ranga. One of the enemy's hands is tied up, holding his mask, right? I'm gonna rip off the rest and show who you really are. Damn you. Damn, that's dirty. What a cowardly way to fight. That's what the crowd is reacting. It's saying. That's low, kid. Fight for real, you wimp. looks like Gata is throwing up a middle finger, but it got censored. Shut up. In this world, might makes right. Sir Rimuru said so himself. Don't drag me into this, moron. Alright. Huh, not a bad job. You'll do anything it takes to win, huh? But time to call it a day. Let's just say you've outwitted me this time. Alright, looks like we got a Gopta win. Stunning. Lion Mask has deliberately stepped out of the wing, which means we have an upset, folks. The entire script's been thrown out for this tournament. Your winner is Gopta. So it looks like it's going to be Gopta. Oh, I forgot who's on the other side of the bracket with Masayuki, though. So let's get into that. Alright. Ooh. Is this a dryad? No, this isn't a dryad. I forgot who this was. This is the ruler of some company, of some country. I think it was the Elven country. Was it the Elven country? Damn, I cannot remember who this is. Rimuru is sitting on whoever this lady's lap is, and the chapter is one. It's the chapter cover, because you know we always get the chapter cover in the middle of the chapter or some just damn random place. But the chapter is called Meeting of the Minds. With Rimuru on the cover, I cannot remember who this elven lady is though. For the life of me, I cannot. Can y'all comment below and let me know who this elven lady is? I'd appreciate that. Looks like we got a shot of the kids like still touring around the town, and they start off by saying, that was so great. Sir Masayuki was crazy cool. All he did was stand there. Thank you. The heroes are great, but Gale was real awesome too. Yeah, Lion Mask did that assault on him. His face didn't move an inch. But Lion Mask has so many cool moves. I want to learn some of them. You too, Gale? So do I. Yeah, me too. Looks like they're at a dinner table of some sort. I think Rimu is with them, actually. Looking at the bottom of this panel. Those kids, they have a good... Oh, okay, it looks like carrying on. Took off his mask. He's over there with Malim and Frey, I want to say, too. Good to see her. It's been a long time since I've seen Frey. Stop trying to act so cool. You didn't come close to winning the tournament. Have you forgotten your pride as a former demon lord? Oh, don't be that way, Malim. I didn't care about winning. I got to take on a foe I had on my own, too. Hey, I know. How about I invite myself into the tournament tomorrow? How about not? Whoa there, Malim. That's just way too reckless. No, there was no dialogue on the how about not. That was just me saying how about not. Because you go fuck some people up. Whoa there, Malim. That's just way too reckless. He's right, Lady Malim. A demon lord as brimming with the grace as you would never be able to hide her identity. I'd advise this against it, Malim. Acting out of line could set Rimuru off again. Aw. Looks like we got some shots of Hinata. So is that kid Masayuki wins up winning the final? What are you going to do? Well, I have to fight on him. I'll fight him, won't I? I made a promise. What? You're going to fight Sir Masayuki, Mr. Tempest? Boy, how did that turn out? Mr. Tempest is real strong, but I think the hero will be him, no? What? No way. I think he's way stronger. Forgot this girl's name, but she's the Faith, because she's the only one that's making sense right now. I forgot her name, but yeah. Shout out to her. The one that got the mask. Shout out to her. It's always hard for me to keep up with all their names, though. I ain't gonna lie. So many characters at this point. But it creates great world building. Nah, Yuki the hero is way ahead of him. Ain't he, Ryuto? Oh, I don't know. I think Mr. Tempest has a good chance. Dang, do you? I'll side with Mr. Tempest too. It'd be a real good match, but... So it's 3 votes to 2. In terms of popularity with the kids, I went out. Either way, though, you need to be keenly wary of him. I did some digging, but not even I had a good gauge of his strength. You don't? So there's a chance he's up there with Hinata's power? That might be trouble for me, but then I still think I'd beat him 9 times out of 10. Which is it, lady? Yeah, I don't think Hinata could lose to anyone. I hate to say it, but she's amazing. I don't think anyone in the world could beat Hinata. Me neither. No doubt about it. Not even Lion Mask could put up a fight. Hang on. I guess people like it's like a rating of or a little power scaling going on in the top right corner. It says, I'm really not liking the math equation that's forming here. I guess they're having a little awkward stare off here. Well, unlike some people, I do think Masayuki's interested in hearing me out, you know. I don't think he'll fight me for no reason at all. Unlike some people. Major shade. Shade was thrown. Oh yeah? You want a rematch? I'm gang. I'm sorry. I saw that mine on the ground and stomped right on it. After dinner, Hinata was going to take the kids out to see the night market. I really appreciate her babysitting them all for me, but I hope she doesn't spoil them too much. Alright. Late night, I was planning to meet with King Gazelle and Archduke Errol. Oh yeah, I think that lady... Damn, is that lady... I think that lady that we saw in the chapter cover, she may be the ruler of the kingdom that Archduke Errol is from. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of putting pieces back together. You know, man, it's been like 2 months since I looked at anything Reincarnated Slime related, so my memory's a little foggy. You know how these monthly chapters go. The retail merchants refused to accept our non-standard coinage, so I asked them to change our stellar gold coins. I asked my men earlier this morning to assemble our surplus coinage. They can provide you just a little over 1,500 gold coins. Given the strict time limit, that's the most I can provide by the next morning. Thanks and sorry. So that will fulfill your payment needs? Well, between that and I still can't know how to say his name. It's between that and the other merchant that Rimuru was tight with. Cobbled together, we still a little short of our goal. I don't even know how to say it. It's like Mojo Meal or something like that. That's how it looks like it's written. It looks crazy, bro. Based on the accounting in my head, we'll want a few hundred more. I'm amazed you ever got the festival off the ground with that kind of budgeting. Haha, I kinda made it up as we went along. Plus, we didn't have much time, you know. Oh, where to even begin lecturing you? Sir Rimuru, Sir Errol has just arrived. Oh, let him in then. Yep, I was right. The Emperor of Thalia. That was on the cover. So Rimuru was sitting on the lap of the Emperor of Thalian for the chapter cover of 114. That was the mystery I was trying to figure out this entirety of time. So that's good. I thought so though. I'll just let myself in. Thank you. So I couldn't help but overhearing you're facing a gold core shortage. In that case, perhaps I could make up the difference? Looking at Errol's face, I'm sure she forced him to let her join, but I don't really know the Emperor all that well yet. Owing a debt to a 2,000-year-old ruler honestly scares me a bit. No, we'll handle this ourselves. Do you think I could have something to drink? At once, my lady. Give it up. She speaks her mind. She won't relent until she's had her way. You'd rather make enemies with every merchant on the continent than her alone. Trust me, you're far off better accepting her offer. Delightful. You don't need to be that way of me. All I have is just one request. And what is that? Whenever you organize a festival as grand as this, I want you to invite me. After all, why would you ever stage such a wondrous event and not let me know about it? Thus it is. Thus, if you promise to send an invitation next time, I will gladly change your currency for you. Royalty aren't the slaves of the people, you know. If they live freely, that makes their citizens happy as well, as it does me. It's a small favor, I guess. I think it would help bring joy to everyone. I agree with you. I think I'm starting to get an idea of her nature. I'm glad to do business with you, as am I. So the Emperor Almesia was joining now. Me and Mejomil, I could be wrong. At the moment, the 3 pranksters were formed. I only have around 1,000 gold coins at the moment. Do you need more? No, that'll do. Could you exchange those for 10 stellar gold coins then? That's quite fine. 1,000 gold is pocket money to her. What an A-lister. Nice. Just heard some good news about my football team in the middle of this. Yes, we needed that so bad. That's so good. But back to some manga. Diablo, if you could provide the stellars, here are the 10 stellar gold coins for you. Indeed, thank you. What took her by surprise just now? Now no one can tar us by saying we don't play by international financial rules. So much for those fools' plans to embarrass us, Sir Rimuru. Serves them right. You know, I think someone would have offered their help, even if you could prepare the gold coins in time, Oh, what do you mean? If you want someone to do your bidding, it's far easier and usually more successful to have them owe you a favor rather than browbeating or scarring them into it. I see. Do you think someone might have swooped in at the last minute uninvited? Someone trying to curry a favor with Sir Rimuru, perhaps? That might be the case, yes. How interesting. Causing the problem, then alleviating it while creating an obligation for us. Very greedy. A truly human approach. I've learned a lot from this. That's what Diablo's talking about. Can you think of anyone who'd want to do that? Oh, I wouldn't know that much. Thalion isn't part of the council, but perhaps that quiet man thinking in the corner this whole time might know. Me? Do you have any ideas? I've heard rumors of a kind of shadow committee. A shadow committee? They enjoy de facto control of the Western nations, they say. It's composed of ruling classes, the highest level leaders from the council member nations. But I wouldn't believe it for a moment. The council members' backgrounds are public knowledge after all. Alright? You there, Sawyer? I am. If someone should appear and attempt to mediate with us on this matter, I will fully investigate and expose their backgrounds for you. Great. Excuse me. Thank you. My goodness. I hardly even detected his presence. The designees of this domain are like nowhere else. I'm guessing that means like something about like armies. I wish they had like a little description to describe what the denizens. I guess that's what they were saying right there. I wish they had more of a description of what that actual word is. I've been getting some words like thrown at me in these last couple chapters I've never seen before, like anywhere. That's one way to describe it. May I ask you a question, Sir Rimuru? Yes. I am considering a new pact with you, but before I do, I wanted to hear your thoughts. Are they having like some kind of magical presence contest? Heroic presence far greater than King Gazel's too. It would be rude to run out the playing kind. Let's hear it. Tell me then, how do you plan to deal with that demon over there? That incredibly dangerous primal one. Primal one? She said demon, so she must mean Diablo, right? I don't really. Diablo's doing a pretty good job for me. What's the problem? Let me rephrase it then. If that demon were to go out of control, how would you take responsibility? Out of what? Oh, yeah, I can see him doing that. But along those lines, Shien's already a problem, so, well, I'll stop him before that happens. It's about all I can do, right? Why is she so on guard towards Diablo though? I mean, they must have history or something like that, right? That was weird. Cause she took notice of on him like maybe a few chapters ago, like not a few chapters ago, a few pages ago. And I was like, why? Well, what's that? Like, what's that awkward tension? Like, what was that look? You know, it's different. Wait a minute, you'd stop that demon? Yeah. Where's your royal candor, Excellency? I mean, he always listens to me, to what I tell him and all. And lately, I don't even need to verbalize my intentions for him to act upon them. I guess she's trying. I guess, and throughout these pages, oh yeah, they're not really familiar with each other. Yeah, because this was probably their very first sit-down meeting. I know they met like initially when they pulled up for the festival, but I guess she still doesn't really like understand how powerful Rimuru is and how powerful his followers are, or how these situations went about. So I guess this is that, like, trying to really scale Rimuru right now. Oh my, did you hear that, Arrow? Rimuru's an even bigger piece of work than you said. That's enough, Lady Omisia. It's as Rimuru says, and if push comes to shove, you can trust Gazo Dwargo to come to Rimuru's aid. Alright, I understand your position. If you should ever become an enemy to mankind, I will exercise all my force to stop you. Is she referring to Diablo or Rimuru? Like, I really don't understand. Like, what's her issue? Like, I don't get. Arrow, my lady, we of the Sorcerer's Dynasty of Thalion hereby officially acknowledge the Jura Tempest Federation as close friends. Handle the paperwork for me. Yes, Your Excellency. Should anything come up, feel free to confer with me or Gazi. Don't let things go out of control. Farewell then. Huh? Since when am I the target of concern? Well, that's kind of rough. She's talking like I'd go crazy someday. Oh? Who decided to hold a festival costing vast amounts of money on a passing whim? It was you, right? No, Sir Rimuru. Getting courtesy with me won't work. I'm just saying your ideas are often erratic. Discuss things in advance next time, won't you? This isn't advice I should be giving a king. I'm sure glad for Gazelle and Amnesia all looking out for me. I'd be wise to listen to my elders' advice. Oh, one more thing. Something else? God, what else? I just have one more little question. What is this crazy ass lady about to ask now? She is crazy as hell. Can you introduce me to Mr. Yoshida? Who is that? Kaoru Yoshida, an otherworlder pastry chef who's open business for Tempest at Shuna's request. How shameless, Your Excellency, sneaking into our talks. Yes, his cakes are excellent, aren't they? Right? I knew you'd understand me, Sir Rimuru. Did someone say Kate? Not you too, Gazo. And so our late night three-way summit among some of the biggest superpowers in the world came to a close. Talking about cake. And the next morning, day 3 of the Founders Festival. Alright, the final battle is about to get underway. Which one of our competitors will bask in the light of victory today? Looks like Malim is sitting next to Rimuru too. Will it be Lightspeed Masayuki the hero, or will it be Gapta, our little gladiator, who's made a convincing claim for a Big 4 spot? I've never seen the Coliseum more heated up. I heard there's been all kinds of betting on who will win. I, of course, put a wager on Gapta. Gapta ML. Gapta Moneyline. And he covering the spread. I got 100 on it. Not because I saw the odds placed on him, mind you. It's all my trust in him. No matter what the odds is, Gopta money line to the ceiling. But that's really just a side diversion. I want Gopta to make Masayuki tap into much power as he can. Ready and begin. Whoa, let's do it. Masayuki is enlisting a finger in response to Gopta's moves. Perhaps the handsome hero is too much to handle. Well, we'll see a direct link between looks and talent and battle here. The commentary is really hitting home. You think the prettier boy's the stronger one? Well, time to prove you wrong. I just wanted to see how far I could go with my own strength. But now it's time to use this. My ultimate power? His ultimate what? Just watch us transform. They gonna do a little fusion, huh? Like, what did he do? Because he summoned wrong again and says, just watch us transform. So what are they about to do? Looks like Malim likes whatever we're about to see. What is this? I don't know how to describe this. I'm not even sure I believe it. What is this? Looks like they are transforming. Is this like a wolf goblin or something like that? This shit, oh boy, this tough. I can lie. Gopta has transformed into something far different but before. It looks like wrong. I don't even know what they got, like, wrong tub. Is that what you can call it? Like, it's like Gogeta or Vegito or Gotenks or something like that. I guess we can call them wrong tub or. Yeah, wrong tuh. That might be that. I might stick with that. Wrong tuh. I guess that's gonna be like what they call their formation until we get an actual name behind it. Because we've already seen, like, you already know, Dragon Ball Z Goku influence on the series, where Veldora was doing a Kamehameha. But that's tough. I can't wait to see this animated and see what kind of, like, what color schemes look different about it. Because it looks like maybe Ranka grew a second horn. I could be wrong. No, Ranga always had two horns. So I'm wondering what's different. It looks like he took the bottom half of Gata's body. Wonder what kind of ability this is about to come behind this. Unfortunately, this was the last page. But I wonder what kind of abilities come with that transformation. I'm looking forward to that. That should look tough. It looks like something they never seen before either. It doesn't look like anybody knows how they can really describe that. I didn't even know goblins and Storm wolves? I forgot what they're called. Well, what kind of breed Ranga is called. I forgot that they could merge. No, it was a dire wolf, right? Pretty sure it was a dire wolf. I'm just trying to get my mind all together. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a dire wolf that it was called, bro. I'm looking forward to this. Because especially since it looks like we're finally getting into the final act of this tournament to see what Masayuki is about. Is he about that action? Somebody even Hinata can even look research with for all her background. That's kind of like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like, spooky. I wonder if he's actually holding anything, or is he going to make me say, I apologize, I wasn't familiar with your game. I doubt it, because, I'm a hater. But I'm looking forward to the next chapter. All in all, this was a good chapter, though. I knew we weren't going to get the final battle once we took a break for discussions and things like that, just to make sure that all like those currency things are getting all together. That's pretty good, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm glad that everything got handled. I want to see why was she so on guard, like the Empress of Thalion, I want to say it's called. I want to see why she was so on guard of Diablo. Like, do they have history? Like has Diablo ran ragged in the world before around her country or something like that? I want to know more about that, bro. It seemed to be like way more about that than meets the eye in the conversation. But I guess she really came there to scale the power of Rimuru as well. So like, all in all, that was a good chapter, and I'm really glad that we got all of that. But I'm just very confused about like where that's going. But all in all, I am glad that all got handled. So that's cool. Looking forward to seeing how the final battle goes, because I still, like I said, I got all my bets on Gopta money line. We riding that till the wheels fall off. So make sure that we will be there. I appreciate y'all for coming out to another chapter. Hopefully the break isn't as long as this last 2-month break is. But we did get this chapter earlier than we were supposed to, so Lord knows. But I already know when that next chapter drop, y'all gonna be on me if I ain't already on it. So I always appreciate y'all. But make sure that y'all like and subscribe. And thank you for coming out to Reviews Are Rich.